Hello. You were asked for tomorrow to have identified a news story about the NHS medical records database, have posted it on the discussion board, and also to answer these questions about it. A lot of you haven't done that. You may all be planning to do it overnight, but in case some of you weren't sure how to do it, I thought I should do this little video. Okay, so first of all, you need to find a news story. As I've said before, you can find those very simply, even just by Googling patient records database NHS, and you find all this information. But even better is to click on the news button and you just get the news stories. I'm going to pick a news story. A lot of these are relevant, very relevant. There's pages of ones that are relevant. Try not to pick one that someone already has picked. So I'm going to go to one that I don't think people have picked. This one here, how Jeremy Hunt plans to sell your NHS records. If I look through it, yes, it's about the NHS patient record database, and so that's relevant. So I can pick that one. First of all, I'm going to copy and paste the web address. I'm going back into Blackboard, into Mole, and I'm clicking on discussion board. You can see here that so far only 6 people have created information, so you need to add yours soon. I'm clicking create thread because I'm going to add a new post. First of all, I'll just paste in that web address, then quickly I'll go back and copy and paste some of the other information. This is by Rachel Robinson and it was published on the 14th of February, so I'll add in all of that information. Robinson that's 2014 on 14th of February, and that was the title of the article. And then I'll make this title also the subject of my message. Now at this point I'll submit it. So I've got the basic information, but I also want to add some extra information. In other words, going back to the home page, answering these questions here. So a simple way of reminding yourself what you've got to answer is to copy this from the front page, go down into the discussion board again, find your posting, click on that, and click edit, because you can edit your own postings. After a moment it appears. So I'm now just going to paste in those questions, and what you need to do is, as far as you can, you may not be able to answer all of them, but to put in an answer for as many of these questions as possible. So the first one is the article in favour of the database, against it, or neutral, meaning it's neither for nor against. So if you go back to this and read through it, you'll find that it's very definitely against the database. It's saying it's a bad idea and they need to think more carefully about security. So I could say this one is against the database. So you can go through, so does it mention any problems? Is anyone quoted? In fact, for example, with this one, it's a particular association. It says at the bottom, policy direction at Liberty, and Liberty is an association which is in favour of human rights issues. So it actually has a political position in this case, and that would be worth saying here. It's not by someone pretending to be neutral, it's someone who's definitely got their own ideas. So after you've actually answered as many of those questions as you can, even if you've only answered a few, then do this. You then click submit. And there's your comment, and you can go back to the forum up here. You see that link there, and then you can see that your comment is with the others.